Hello, hi everybody, and welcome to drum roll. Can we get a drum roll, Kennedy? Ba, 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 ba. Welcome to the onboarding of the pilot, Umuzi Impact Gigs. We are super, super excited to hang out with all of you guys for the next hour and to basically tell you about what the Impact Gigs look like. You have been selected from a number of Educate to Employ alumni to take on this first big, awesome, impactful challenge through the Impact Gigs. So we're so excited to meet with you, to tell you how everything is going to happen, to take you through the process, to demo something, what things are going to look like in the back end, and just to get you excited about this awesome program. So stay tuned, and let's also chat in the comments. Let us know where you are, let us know how you're feeling, and yeah, we'll get everything underway very shortly. Firstly, Kennedy, can you say hi and tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hi everyone. My name is Kennedy Kenya, basically based in Kenya. I work in the Department of Partnership as a partnership and project manager. And congratulations to each one of you. I believe some of you we interacted last year, and I'm happy to see you being shortlisted under the first impact gig in the organization, in especially in SAP as well. So congratulations to each and every one of you, and I wish you a successful onboarding, and happy to see you. Let's make that money.
Awesome. Let's make that money through Impact Gigs. Exciting. Thank you so much, Ken, for introducing yourself. You guys might know me. My name is Ribo, and I work in the Umuzi space as well, specifically the SAP Educate to Employ program. We've interacted a few times in person for some of you, and also live in sessions like these. So I'm very excited to be hanging out and just talking about what Impact Gigs are, what they look like, what you can expect, and. All right, so I just want to check out the comments. I see some comments are coming in. We've got Wonyi, who is also Educate to Employ alumni. She is currently actually working at Umuzi. She's been placed at Umuzi as an Educate to Employ learner experience coach. So that is very, very exciting for us. We've got Taiwu Sunny, who says hi. Hi, Taiwu. Hi, Effie. Hi, Tandiwe and Carol. We are looking forward to talking to you guys and just taking you through the entire process. Okay, Kennedy, over to you. What on earth are these Impact Gigs? What is that?
Thank you so much, Rivo. So what is Impact Gig? So basically, to start off our conversation, I think people can share their comments. Is this their first Impact Gig? I know we inquired whether this is their first employment opportunity, so I'd still love to know how that's flowing on the chat. So
Yeah.
yes, so basically what's an Impact Gig? Um, so last year, the aim of the SAP program was to bridge the gap between unemployed and employment situation, especially in three specific countries, as we started last year, that is South Africa, Nigeria, and Kenya. And the aim for this was just to impact our learners, our community, with impactful skills that they can go into the job market and gain handful experience, technical skills. So after that, the aim was to actually pilot them with different partners in the SAP so that we can be in a position to propel the unemployment to the employment perspective. So Umuzi came up with the Impact Gigs as an internal project. Happy this is the first pilot project, and happy to have the 40 alumni will be piloting this as we start
40?
off.
40. So the special number here is 40. We've got 40
Yes.
super awesome alumni on this program and who are experiencing this for the first time with us. That is very, very exciting.
Yeah, just a moment.
Awesome. While Kennedy just sets himself up, let's look at some of the comments, some more comments over here. Razitek is like, hello. Olamide Adiola. Hi, everyone. Great to be here. Fantastic to be here with you, Olumide. Mukadas, hello, everyone. Just so many hellos. And just exciting times. Thank you so much, guys, for joining. I see that there's a comment here that says some people are on Google Meet. Apologies for that. Bongi, could you please just help us out and get everyone to this session? The link to this session, the live stream is on the calendar invite. Let's get everyone over here and then we can start chatting. Michael, please go ahead and take us to the next slide.
Thank you. So, yeah, thank you so much, Rivo. Thank you so much, Bongi. So the Umuzi Impact Gig, our main 3 goals is, one is to bridge the experience gap, just like I mentioned, so that we can offer a gig economy to learners, especially the SAP graduates, to enhance their skill sets, learning by doing, and actually providing actionable insight and source of income. The second key objective goal for this Impact Gig is to solve real world problem solving. So for this, basically, you're just going to be verifying the different certificates that each one of you and the upcoming cohort 2, SAP cohort 2 or SAP year 2 learners that are going through the program. And then the third thing is networking and building your skills. So besides the networking that we interacted with you guys during the program, now we are interacting in more of an employed space. So whereby you'll probably meet some of the senior team in Umuzi, some of the senior probably team in SAP, and some of your colleagues as well in alumni. So this probably might be webinars, they can be online, or somehow we might have impact gigs that we'll have. Fortunately, we'll have to do them hands-on. This is on a face-to-face impact gig. So I'm happy for you guys to be here, and let's network, let's solve real world problems, and let's gain the experience, and let's make the money.
Love that. And I love how the idea was to make sure that our amazing alumni still stay connected to the community. This is an awesome opportunity to stay in touch, to stay within the community, and I think also to plow back to the current new cohort that we've got of educate to employ learners. Next slide, please, Michael. Kennedy, you're on mute.
Sorry, I don't have to explain all this again, but the good thing is what we are looking at is having 3 levels. So the IG1, IG2, and IG3. So IG1 being more of the senior complex technicality gigs, IG2 being more of a slightly more complex, and IG3 being slightly more of a low in terms of the complexity. So basically for this first impact gig, we are starting at IG3 so that we can ideate, learn from this experience, and then move to IG2, and then move to IG1. So basically, pegged on your performance, pegged on this first onboarding, first pegged on this first rollout, and pegged on this first cohort, we'll iterate and see and learn from the different outcomes that we'll have, so that now we can be able to prepare for you guys for the IG2 and for IG1 for the top performance. Thank you so much.
Nice. We've got a question in the chats. And one of the questions just says, sorry about that. One of the questions says, is this available to South Africans? Oh, absolutely. So this opportunity has been made available to SAP Educate to Employ alumni who are based in South Africa, in Nigeria, as well as Kenya. And what we did is to send out like a blast email. Okay, I'm exaggerating when I say blast, but a blast email, just giving this opportunity to our amazing alumni. And then they had to sign up within a specific due date. And then we chose specific learners. It was definitely on a first come, first serve basis, because we knew that we needed 40 learners. And then from there, we were able to kind of select a certain number of learners from each country, countries in South Africa, or the following countries rather: South Africa, Kenya, and Nigeria. So yeah, this is an amazing opportunity. I do want to emphasize that this is only round one. This is only Impact Gig 1, which means there are going to be other opportunities as we go, for you to sign up, for you to get involved, plow back, and make that money through this gig. Back to you, Ken.
Thank you so much, Rivo. I hope people are just sharing their feedback, their comments. Is this their first impact gig? Is this their first employment? Let's keep the ball moving on that side. So some of the examples of the impact gigs that we are looking is, for example, website content updates, digital measurement, reporting, code review, but code review, of course, falls probably under IG2 or IG1, user experience testing, and then data entry and management. So just like I said, this is basically more of an IG3, meaning it's a low, more of a complex project and a fast impact gig. So we are looking at ideating from this, and probably the first thing now falls under the data entry and management, because basically we'll just be going through the different certificates that each and every learner have gone through. This is, for example, all the certificates that we requested you last year to upload on Retool. So now from this other end, what you're doing is, rather than us from internally verifying these certificates, is have given you the opportunity now to do that verification. So it's basically more of a data management. And then now probably from a data management perspective, we'll be in a position to do the user experience testing. And then as we ideate and move on, we'll probably have different impact gigs internally, so that we can be able now to ideate and give you these opportunities to you guys. Thank you so much.
You know, as you're speaking about this, before we go into why these impact gigs are important, I'm just thinking about how, you know, sometimes there'd be learners who'd be like, oh, I'm still waiting for my certificate to be verified. Now you get to be the verifier. Now you get to take on the important role of making sure that the process is smooth and seamless for this new fresh cohort that's joined in. So it's, you are taking part in improving the processes of an entire global program. This is a big deal. Don't be fooled by the term impact gig. It is a very serious, very important thing that's going to make the program more efficient, and also keep you productive. So well done on being selected, and we're excited to see you make magic happen on Retool. Back to you, Ken.
Thank you so much, Rivo. So that basically, what's the importance of all this? Yes, the main three goals is to give you an experience, is to gain you a practical income, a job opportunity, is to give you a platform to do the networking. So besides that, what else are we looking at? So we are looking at, of course, reducing unemployment. This is basically skilled and marginalized youth, and that's why we first focused, and you had the conversation and the question, are you employed? So that basically, because you wanted to target the unemployed youth, especially people who are through the SAP program, so that we can provide you just a platform for you to gain the skills and a platform for you to make an employment income. So as much as you are doing this is creating as well an experience opportunity for you, is accelerating in terms of the experience that you're going to gain, mostly in terms of in the corporate space. And besides that, even you can be able to probably ideate this as a project that you have done into your CVs, into your project portfolios. So as much as we are giving you this opportunity, it gives you a reflection of what you have done, the project, and showcasing outside there, so that you can be able to have a platform to showcase what you have done, a platform to highlight what you have done, as much as it's more of a junior IG level priority. And then you'll enhance your opportunity to be able to interact with the different now corporate people in the organization. So for example, if you're walking into a room with full of HRs and they request to see either project portfolio that you have done, so this is a project that can give an example. Thank you so much.
Fantastic. Next slide, please.
So this is
While
basically,
I just
yes,
wanted
Rivo, go on.
to share that some learners are super, super excited. Suchi Sam is like fantastic. So Suchi Sam is sounding excited by this opportunity, and so is Anthony, who is just saying, wow, wow, wow. So exciting times, and it's great to see that everyone is in on it as well.
Thank you so much, Rivo. Happy to hear about that. So the overview of the entire impact gig, just like Rivo mentioned, is we gave you now the access and the opportunity of this first pipeline. And then internally, we had now to do the implementation and management of how we are going to impact this entire project to you, to the 40 shortlisted candidates or SAP alumni. And then now from here is now why we need your participant support in terms of verifying these certificates, in terms of collecting feedback so that we can be able internally to ideate from the feedback that you're going to collect. And out of this as well is we are going to shortlist team leaders who now will have to audit some of the certificates that you guys will have to verify. So you can see that there's a level of impact that is being created. There is a level of skills that you're going to interact with. So as much as the entire networking and the skills that you're going to get at the end of the day, depending on the how many certificates that you have verified, Drivo will cover that at the end of this session. Now you'll get a compensation or a stipend or an incentive just to appreciate us internally, to appreciate the skills, the time, and the effort you have scoped into this. And then you'll still gain knowledge and expertise in interacting with the different technology and the tools that we'll be using. So for example, when you're having the feedback session, we'll have to use probably Google Meet. When you're interacting with the platform, that's of course Retool. When probably we are discussing or performance review, is that probably you have to go through an auditing system, especially from the on the team leaders perspective. Besides that, you are looking at the community and the ecosystem as well. So basically here we have learners, all SAP alumni in Kenya, we have SAP alumni in Nigeria, SAP alumni in South Africa. So basically you're just increasing the growth because remember, SAP project is a global project, and as we speak for this year, we are actually looking at expanding this to different countries. So you'll be part, as much as you are the pioneer, you still be part of that growing ecosystem and the community. And then after that is now the impact that you'll have, the skills that you'll gain from here, the networking that you'll build from here. Now you'll be able to have a continuous improvement in terms of the skills, in terms of the networking, in terms of the job as well. So yeah, I'm happy how this impact gig is going to have an impact in each and every one of you in their different lives.
Yeah, thank you, Ken, for that. I think my favorite word that you've said while going through that slide is pioneer. Like, you get to be a pioneer, a pioneer of impact, and the impact has been made to you as well. So, wow. Thank you for explaining exactly how it's going to work. I think I'll cover this section just to talk about the workflow, exactly what Kennedy has said. So today we are onboarding you guys, we are communicating with you, we're chatting with you, we're getting you involved and excited about this amazing journey ahead. And then the next stage would then be actually doing the real work, the hardcore verification and improvement of our processes on Retool. And then, like Kennedy said, there'll be a team leader which verifies and audits all the work that you've been done. So it is extremely important that you be thorough in all that you do because it will be checked before we release the checks. Okay, I was just trying to do something there. I will not be starting a rap career because that I don't think it landed quite well. And then, yes, again, auditing and compensation. So we as the Umuzi team will also just do like a rough audit of all the verifications that have been done before we release the funds. So this is a serious job. It is a serious opportunity for you to make an impact and for impact to be made in your life. Okay, Ken, do you want to take us through some of the comments?
Ooh, just a moment. You can move on. Let me access that.
Okay, no stress. I think your network is being a bit mean to us, but we've got Ulumide who says he's looking forward to starting. That's great, Ulumide. We're looking forward to get you started. And then Kalebu is saying fantastic and well outlined program. Kindly requesting Kennedy to share the slides later. No stress. We'll definitely share all the information that we have communicated here. On top of that, this stream is actually going to be on the platform, on our YouTube platform, basically forever. We will just send everyone a link just to remember that you can come back, watch the stream. If you do have any additional questions later on, feel free to also chat to us. Akin Lalure, Daniel says, excited to get started. That is super, super awesome. Effie is asking how long the sprint is for every impact gig cycle. We're definitely going to get to that in the next slide. Let's talk about some timelines. Next slide, please, Michael. Not that one. Sorry, slide 10, please. Slide 10. The following one. Sorry, guys. Okay, cool. So let's talk a little bit about what the timelines look like. Also to Effie's question about what a sprint looks like. I'm glad that you used that term, actually. So the 3rd of March. So today is onboarding. We're here, we're together, we're connecting, and we're informing you. But then on the 3rd of March, which is next week, Monday, it's going to be the Umuzi team loading and assigning you your certificates. So every one of the 40 learners who have been selected for this round of the impact gigs will have their own amount of or number of certificates that they need to verify, and this will be through an alumni portal which has been created in the back end. And then on the 4th, 5th, and 6th of March, it will be when you actually start your verifications. So on the Monday, you get set up and given all the tools that you need. And then for the next 3 days after that, you need to get this work done. So you have 3 days to get all the verifications done, which have been assigned to you. Then on the 7th, 10th, and 11th, it will be auditing. So if you remember, when you were trying to sign up or when you were signing up for this opportunity, there was a question on the form that asked if you would like to be a team leader. So we will communicate to the team leaders who they are, and then they will be in charge of auditing their specific team members' verifications, making sure that all the checks and balances are done, everything has been done correctly, and done fully, completely. Right, and then on the, which now this will be the following week, on the 14th and 17th of March, to the 17th of March rather, we will release your payments as to the number of verifications that you have done. You all have now received, or you did receive, your contracts, which you have signed and also returned to us, and we have communicated what the remuneration is for doing this work. We are paying you guys a specific amount per verification that you complete, which is audited and done correctly. And then we will do all our checks and balances as well, and then release the payments. Payments will be made via Chimani. If you are an ETE Year 1 learner, you have definitely interacted with the Chimani platform. So we will be making those payments via Chimani. Because of Poppy, I cannot just blurt out there how much people are getting paid. That's why I referred you guys to your contracts, which have full information on what you'll be paid per, what the minimum payment is per certificate that you do, or per impact gig. Lastly, impact is made. You will have made sure that learners can get through to the next part of their learning. You will have made sure that learners get their verifications done efficiently and quickly. There are no jams in the process. And then you also would have learned something, learned a new skill through our internal tools, and also made yourself some money. So we are excited to see what you guys do and how well you do it. Cool. Ken, are you now able to access the comments?
Yes.
Chats and then comments.
Yeah, thank you so much. So on the comments side, Effie, your question you have reverse done. Daniel, question answered. Raz, when is this likely to get started? Just like we said, next week.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
Next
it for
week,
now.
get ready. Get ready for some action. Awesome. I think now let's go through the demo for Retool. We would like to show you how your alumni platform will be working, what you can expect, and yeah, let's see what that looks like.
Portal. So you'll notice when you've been onboarded that you will get this email. The email that you'll be registered with will have the Plus Alumni 2025. This is so that you can still receive the emails, but enable you to log in with your alumni account and keep your student account separate. So when you're logging in, you would want to copy this exact email as it is. So when you click on the set password, I've already set my password, you'll be taken to this page. But as I've already said, my password has been set. So I will go right ahead to the login page. So you just click on login once you've provided your email and your password, and this will take you to our alumni page. This takes a bit of time as it's loading up your certificates and whatnot. So as you can see, I already have verified 3 certificates so far. You will be assigned a certain number of certificates, and here you'll be able to keep track of how many you have verified versus how many you have not verified. So you just need to scroll through here to see which certificates you need to verify. So to get started, I will verify the certificate for this person, Lisa Harrison, and it's for the course name Solving Problems. So obviously I haven't provided an actual accurate certificate, but for the purposes of this demo, I would just say, yes, this is correct. So I'll click on verify certificate. And this then adds to my count. It says 4 out of 6. So let's say you want to verify a certificate, but you notice that it is not exactly. So for the technology at work certificate, um, I will now deny this one and say, no, this is not the correct one. You will be required to give a reason as to why you're denying it. So something as simple as does not match will suffice. So you just submit that, and this will deny the certificate, but it'll be flagged to us. Okay, so we will verify this last one so that you can just see what happens in the case that you have verified all your certificates that are available to you, and you see that you no longer have any more certificates. And you can always come back and check if there's any more new certificates that have been assigned to you for verification. All right. I'll show you the other things you can do. So there's a profile details. This would just like let you know where you are, and like your email, and see if you can edit anything. So you can edit your name, but you can't edit your email. We want to keep a handle on the emails so that people are not changing or giving each other um, access to here without our permission. Okay, I'm gonna log out. And let's say you've forgotten your password. You just simply come here and provide the email that you used to log in, and this will send through an email to my inbox. And if I check, you can see that I have now received a reset password, which just takes you to the same place as you would for setting your password. So I will set it to something new. And it seems like I've forgotten. So I would just, all right, and then you can set your password. So the password links do expire. So anytime you set a password, you want to make sure that if you forgot it, you don't click on this multiple times. You always have to use the latest email for the forgot password, as the tokens expire with each time you request a password reset. All right. Hope this helps.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. So yes, we'll be in a position to share the slide. We'll be in a position to share the demo
Through the
and probably
alumni
have
portal.
check-ins with you. Have probably on Monday, Tuesday, on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we'll have probably sessions whereby we can just log in, or you can just slot a time with us so that you can probably have a Q&A session with each and every one of you in case you have any troubles or in case you have any problems of accessing the platform, or in case you need any clarification into that. So we'll share this and just let you know that you're in the safe hands. We are here to help you, and we are here to ensure this is a success. Back to you, Ribo.
Yeah, that's it. You've said it all. Bye, guys. We'll see you next week. But yeah, we'll definitely communicate exactly what Kennedy mentioned. See you next week. All the best and happy impact gigs. I wanted to say happy gigging. Does that sound right? What do you think? The rap career, it's not coming through. It's not coming together. But yeah, happy impact gigs, guys. We'll see you soon and all the best. Thanks so much, Ken, and thank you, Michael, in the background for helping us with the stream. Bye.
Thank you, Riva. Thank you, Michael, and thank you for everyone.